All right, what's going on, family? We are up. We are live. Give some people time to get in. I just set out the black signal. Let's see if it works. If not, we're gonna have to go to another meeting. Plus, I got some questions for these people. 'Cause I don't understand some things. I'm trying to get it together. Okay. No, that's Gye-Nyame Journey. So let's see if the black signal hits. All right, so we are live right now on Spreaker. We know for a fact we are live. Love my hair. Good God Almighty. Time for a cut, though. Time for a cut. All right, let's see. All right, I don't know what we live on. Let me see if we on Hootsuite yet. All right, Hootsuite up. Let me update my timeline on Spreaker as well before we can even get started. I only got a couple minutes this morning. I have to get ready to get out of here. Me and Cleve got practice. Fortunately, my girls can't go with me today, but hey, it is what it is. They got to get their hair taken out. And then plus on top of that, it's all day affair because Cleve got a game. We got practice. So, y'all know how it go. Um, let's see, lines will be open. Let me open the lines. Lines are open. I forgot to put the number, 614-556-4535. Call in. We could toast and talk. Toast and talk. That's what we do here. All right, so we are up on Gye-Nyame Journey. We are up on our Gye-Nyame Journey on our Hot Tim timeline. We are up on Hot Tim's YouTube page, and also we are up on man, Gye-Nyame Journey is always behind on as far as YouTube. Let's see if I can fix that. Let's update it. Nope. Well, I would think that we would be up on. Oh, we up. Yeah, we up on Gye-Nyame Journey's page. Somebody already gave us a thumb up on the Gye-Nyame's page. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to get ready to get up out of here. Still got to do some ironing and stuff. But hey, life is good. Two chat windows open up. Y'all know how we trying around here, being a one-man crew sometimes. Early in the morning. Especially a weekend morning. I wasn't even playing. I was like, man, but we gotta get ready for Kwanzaa. Um, changing the format of how we was gonna do stuff because we got about 15 minutes. But I want to make sure that some of the young people that deserve credit, all the young people that's been participating deserve credit. But I want to make sure that the ones that recently made it to the brother level in organization have an opportunity to address the crowd about what they've been going through the time that they've been there. So I got three people who, over this summer, um, went through a process that allowed them to no longer be initiates, but move. They were moved into positions of leadership through. Well, Cleveland didn't have a choice, but everybody else had a choice. Cleveland lives with a tyrant. Uh, that guy right there, right? So let me make sure that y'all know that call-in lines are open. 614-556-4535. So yesterday I had a very good conversation with one of my partners, and I've been trying to motivate this dude for years. Do we have war? Yes, 10 a.m. But this is gonna be all drill because we're trying to get ready. So this is not the official warrior training meeting. This is the extra training for getting ready for uh, the Kwanzaa piece. And good morning to Brother Kwame, as usual, one of the daily toasters. And I will begin not brewing, I will begin fermenting. I got to let the tea do the night, so I'm going to get the water I need one more thing of tea, and I'm gonna have to pick that up. And I will start on the tea today so that I can go and fulfill your orders. I'm gonna go and sacrifice my bucket and make some gallons. And then also I have to go on and empty out my other bucket. I'm just enjoying having these buckets, man. So that I go because I got several orders on ginger. So I'm thinking I might need to make 3 to 5 gallons of ginger. Ginger only. I mean, people been like, I don't want lemon, I don't want, I just want ginger. So I'm thinking, matter of fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I might make this whole batch ginger except for Kwame's because I'm gonna pull out your gallon and allow it to sit, heading off to catch you later. And when I get my Kwame drink, the swimming hole. No, I ain't got the. Hey man, I ain't. Listen, I ain't got the Kwame drink right now. Slow down, player. Slow down. You won't have that till around the solstice, man. Come on now, slow down. Slow your roll. Just saying. Y'all know I had car problems, so that's money. That costs money. That's expendable income. That's no longer expendable. You got to pay that money back. You work hard around here, right? So, all right, family. Let me see. So nobody else is up. Let me make sure nobody else is chatting with us. We don't want to leave nobody out. Make sure that the spiritual animals are up. You know, you got to wake them up. Get up. Y'all get up. As you are now joining the congregation of the mighty, this is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Anime. Let me try it again. From here. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simple production. And this is the Daily Toast. Kind of slow there, Simba. Will we strive to blow up your old paradigm?
Mr. Deity.
Drink your water. Come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Damn, that felt good. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, breathe, then drink. One more. Man. Now get your bottle of that water. Twist the cap on that water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Just pour the water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Now move your body, drink some water. Move your body. Drink. Or should we say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. And just raise your glass. drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, rave, toast, then drink? Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour the water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, drink. 4 pillars of health though. Breathe, drink, eat appropriate, culturally appropriate food, and movement. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Get off your ass. Get off your ass. Get off your ass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. I want to thank everybody for taking the time. Whether you are with us live or you tuning in later, because you know on these days, you got to catch me where you can. Sometimes it's at 10, sometimes it's early, but it all depends on what's going on. So we have our training this morning, and this is close to the last weekend before, well, no, we got next weekend. Then we have Kwanzaa season. And family, we are still accepting donations. We're accepting donations all the way through Kwanzaa so that we can make sure this is a fabulous, magnificent, and beautiful event, right? And it will only be as beautiful as you are. You know what I'm saying? So I need you in the house. I need y'all to come out, family, so that we could go on and have a good time, so that we could network, so we could talk about issues that we need to talk about, so that we can see the talent of some of the young people and some of the older people in our community, so that we can come together and support the vendors. You know what I'm saying? They don't call it cultural stabilizing for nothing, y'all. It's not. It's a cultural stabilizing holiday for a reason, and we as a people need to be stabilized. We need to have these regular reoccurrences. So now I'm already plotting on y'all for the Malcolm X. Now, actually, I can't even call it the Malcolm X Festival no more. Oh, oh, can't even call it the Malcolm X Festival no more. Somebody done dropped a name in there, and it's hot. I said, yo, I'm going to present this because it's hot. It's got Malcolm X in it, but this is a little bit deeper, right? But I'm already scheming on, like, who can we bring to talk at the Malcolm X Festival this year? Hmm. Hmm. Who? Who can we afford? Because we got a shoestring budget. Who can we bring? Hmm. Think big, brother Hatem. Hmm. Hmm. We're gonna bring somebody, right? And like I said, man, it's gonna be a head turner. I'm trying to bring a head turner, y'all. So y'all gonna have to y'all might as well get ready because y'all already know I'm sending out the text and we raising funds because I know it's gonna cost a couple of thousand, maybe 3, maybe 4,000 to bring the speaker in. But trust me, it will be worth it. Listen, we're trying to do big things with the festivals. We got to do the cultural stabilization because this is where the news is spread. And then from these events, like this year is going to be the market year. We as a family we're moving into the year of 3 and 3 for Gye-Nyame's communication, and we're better to have communication than the original place that news was spread throughout the village, throughout the villages. Because you got to remember, you might have a village, but there was other villages, so a market would be set up. So all these different villages of people, you know what I'm saying? Because they're the same people. They just got different villages where they would be able to come in and not only trade merchandise, trade food, but they will also trade information. This has to be the year of us building the market so that we could conversate. And one of the roles that I'm slowly stepping out of is kind of hard is I got some brilliant brothers around me. And what I'm trying to inspire brothers and sisters, and what I'm trying to inspire people to do is to stop talking about it and start doing it. This is gonna have to be for a majority of people around me. This has to be the year action. I don't want to hear about that book. I don't want to hear about that theory. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it in motion and in action. And if you need to use the Gye-Nyame Journey platform to help you with that, I'm more than willing to help you with that. Some of that information you have can benefit some of our young people as well as change some of the adults in around us, their way of thinking. So let's stop talking about it and let's start being about it in 2019, right? Because we had a marvelous 2018 as Gye-Nyame, right? Participate with Kwanzaa, got that Malcolm X festival, or helped get that Malcolm X festival off. We helped get the Marcus Garvey festival off. You know what I'm saying? It's like boom, we're moving. Then on top of that, we was able to get the meetings going again. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta go and build up and start handing some things off and start, because I got some other I got another book in me. I got a story that I got to tell. All right. And it's like, yo, and we we just have to get busy, family. I mean, I'm just saying this, all this talking shit it has to stop. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're talking to the people about specific actions or unless you sharing your experience with the group so that we can all grow and move together. You understand? When I even see, and it's the issue. I don't want people to think the unity is about all of us doing the same thing, all of us being exactly alike, because that's never been unity. You know what I'm saying? The individual is born unique because it makes it possible for the collective to survive different situations because different talents are needed at different times. Different proclivities are needed at different times. So different people are born, but you're born for the collective. The collective wasn't born for you. So I need some, and this is one of the pieces that came out in my conversation that I need to talk about. This leader phenomenon we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I think that we go overboard with shit. Like, we'll say shit like, we all come from kings and queens. I was wondering when you was gonna get it. God damn. You don't do nothing but sit up there and crack lightning. You lightning, man. I just said something profound. Even my daughter know when she's supposed to, but my mythic animals, they just be falling short. Let me try that again. We, you know what I'm saying? We overdo it sometimes. We say stuff like, we tell our kids, we all come from kings and queens. See? You see? That was easy, right? Mythic animals, man. You can't live with them, can't live without them, right? So, you know what I'm saying? And the problem of that is that a lot of people start believing it. Nobody thinks about who fought the wars. Nobody think about who built the homes. Nobody think about who farmed the crops. Nobody think about who took out the goddamn trash. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thinks about the regular people, right? And one of the things, and now and I'm about to hurt some people's feelings right now. So if you in your feelings, I'm sorry. I see Miss Jill Lundy up. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Miss Lundy? Good to see you. Family, let me say it. Let me say it. And go and put on your seatbelt, right? Our community don't need more leaders. And everybody in the motherfucking community is not a leader. And we have to start really being honest about this, right? I mean, because I hear parents come up and tell some of the young people, you a leader, not a follower, right? Now we need some quality followers. God damn it. We need everybody to understand that that we need followers, right? You have to be a follower. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to fit into an order. And if you are good at what you do, you will rise to the top. You know what I'm saying? You can't just tell a motherfucker they're a leader so that they can start believing they're a leader and then start fucking up other people's stuff because they believe they're supposed to be leading. Because their mama and their daddy and their grandparents and everybody else say, it's a family tradition that we leaders. But nobody ever led nobody nowhere. Let's start being honest. We need good followers. That's part of the issue. Everybody think they're a leader, right? You know what I'm saying? You start an organization, you start organizing, you start working with people, and you get people that work with you good. But then you get that one motherfucker to walk in the room that automatically believe that they were born to be a leader and they want to take over your shit. This happens all the time. All the time. You know what I'm saying? This happens all the time. Seen it all throughout my college, seen it all, boom, everybody's a leader. If everybody's a leader, then who's doing the goddamn work? Well, actually, leaders are supposed to be doing the majority of the work. But I don't see a lot of people talking that type of leadership. I'm talking motherfuckers talking this leadership right here. Oh, thank you. All right, we did it. Yes, yes. And if it wasn't for my magnificent team, they said all the way back to it's time to get accolades. Come on, man. We selling illusions. You know what I'm saying? We selling illusions. You know what make it possible for me to do what I do? I'm a good follower. I understand order, right? I'm not running up into nobody else's shit trying to take over their shit. You know what I'm saying? So be careful how you ask me to come into your shit. Because if you ask me to come in to your shit in a leadership capacity, I'll do that. I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to follow order. I know how to respect what's there. I know how to respect the people that's there. That's what I was born to do. Right? Period. Period. I gave up, like I told you, I gave up the leadership fantasy a long time ago. Because I started looking around, I'm like, damn, we got all these leaders, but you ain't got no good counselors. You ain't got no good hustlers. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed with a group of men and some women who really demonstrated some great traits that I had to emulate. And all of them wasn't necessarily leaders or leaders at that time. They were like I remember one time I told Gye-Nyame, I said, dog, we need to get a handbook. We need a handbook. Well, Gye-Nyame disappeared for 2 days. When he came back, he had a whole goddamn handbook. I'm like, where you get all this shit from? Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I was at the library. We at Ohio State. Library's open all day. So from the library, I went to work, and after work, I went back to the library. So boom, you said what we needed. Here you go. I took some of the stuff that you read, took some stuff I wrote, took some stuff to other. Boom, boom, boom. Went and added some more. Got some pictures. Boom, boom, boom. Laid the book right down in front of me. And uh, see, and the ultimate fall. How can I put the ultimate follower is the most dynamic leader. It's incredible. It's a fucking paradox. But yet we telling our children, every last one of them, you a leader, right? You a lead. You lead. No, dude. You follow. Maybe that's why some of the classrooms are falling apart because all the parents have told their kids that they're leaders. All the teachers talking to the children like, you don't want to be a follower. You want to be a no. In the classroom, you a follower. If you in the classroom, you a follower. Prove me wrong. If you in the classroom, you a follower, right? And you're in there to learn something so that you can apply that something outside that classroom to become the leader, possibly, or to become a more efficient follower, right? See, because I don't think we ever had a following problem in our community. I mean, I don't think we ever had a leadership problem in our community. I think we got a fucked up follower issue. You know what I'm saying? We got a fucked up image of a follower and what that means, and about following order. Like when when we started the Underground Railroad, I sat down with the brothers. We had a discussion. Said, "Shit, we're gonna wear black every day." Everybody didn't agree, but when it was decided, brothers was wearing black every. They outdid me. Black socks, black khakis, boom, boom, boom. And they was going to the dry cleaners. They had their shit dry cleaned. The shit was crispy every day, and they was in uniform every day. And this shit happened for at least 2 years. I'm sitting up here like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, so when I started working at the school, and my brother looked at me and said, dude, if you're gonna work here, you got to wear a tie. Shit, I start out tying other motherfuckers. You know why? Because at one point in time, that brother that told me I need to wear ties, when I told him he needed to wear black, he outdid me. You understand what I'm saying? He showed me about leadership and him being able to follow through on something. You know what I'm saying? It's like boom, come on now. So, all right. I I didn't mean to go off on that. Lines are open 614-556-4535. Once again, the lines are open 614-556-4535. Do you want to join the conversation about leadership and about followers? Because there's a lot of books, and maybe that might be the niche. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we might need to start a followers movement and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is how you follow. There's an order to things. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to, there's an order to things. Now, if the order is fucked up and it's producing fucked up results, then do do you. Do you. But stop trying to break into other people's stuff and tell them how shit should be. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, bro, but Brother Hatim, you say we need to train politicians. Yeah, we need to train them in our way. Right. When they hit those systems, they're not going there representing what our politicians in the past have represented. Can't do that. We in dire times. Need to change strategy. That shit not working. Now we need to train young people to go in with a whole different perspective and go in with a different platform. That's all. So boom, up to a point they're gonna have to follow, then eventually knock the shit out the way. Right? All right. Come on now, let me make sure if there's any other messages, because I know some of y'all probably hot want to talk the truth. Now, some of us is quick to say that they don't want a black leader. It's about trust. Now, and see, now, where else is trust built with people around you other than in the ranks? And this is what I mean, right? You have all of a sudden you have somebody that will pop up that is a creation of somebody else that's a leader, and you're just supposed to trust them because people tell you that you should trust them. Like, in a job, all of a sudden they're looking for a new leader of an organization, and the company goes out and does interviews of people from all over the country, and then they'll take this person and artificially add him to the organization, and now everybody is supposed to give him the respect of being the leader. But the problem with that is that there is no trust. So you're right, there can't be leadership without trust, but where is trust built other than in the ranks? When you have been working in the ranks with somebody for years and you know what they're going to do. You understand what I'm saying? You know you can trust them because they have been consistent, they have been regular, they have been doing the stuff that makes a good follower, right? You know what I'm saying? That makes an organization work. When they step into leadership, people automatic there's not a question of trust. But when you're dealing with strangers, there's supposed to be a question of trust. In many cases, we have individuals that want to be leaders in our community, that want to be leaders in our groups, that are strangers to the people. If you are a stranger, then of course there should be a lack of trust. But if this motherfucker has been, or fatherfucker, excuse my language, whichever one you choose, if they have been busy in the community, they're going to come with a cadre of individuals that trust them, right? And is going to fight to hold them in position and fight to make sure that what they do is going to work. That's the way it's supposed to work. Leadership is supposed to come from the grassroots. The leadership is never supposed to be imposed. And we can't do that in our community. Now, if you have a national organization, that's a different thing. So if Gye-Nyame is national, right? And I send a leader to a place for a little while, then that individual receives the respect of their rank. But that respect of the rank, trust is not something that you can automatically get. So that individual has to first prove themselves to those people. So even before they are put in a leadership position, they at least got to get to know the people. They got to serve the people because really, ultimately, when you think about it, that's what leadership is. But that's not the type of leadership that people are talking about. Leaders serve. That's what they do. They provide. That's what they do. They protect, they console, they listen. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the leadership that the majority of people are talking about. And we know this to be true. We know this to be true. Especially when we talk with our people, because our people, they believe that leadership is based on the model of how people led us through force and fear. Take your job. You know what I'm saying? You know, they call it being efficient or I only deal with excellence, but that ain't nothing but disguise talk for shit. This is white man leadership. Motherfucker, you don't do what I want you to do, you know, mm, ain't there's no relationship. None at all. You said don't be a slaver. I'm gonna listen to my daughter and not be a slaver. So family, damn. I went on my little tirade and I forgot to put on the music. Somebody need to put on music. I need a music person to help me out. Be like, brother, you about to run your mouth. Where the damn music at? Where's the music at, man? You know what I'm saying? Give us a soundtrack at least that we could groove to while you floating through your random rants about the world and about the leadership about our community. But family, Kwanzaa's coming up, so whatever city you're in, I hope that you are able to participate. Even if you don't do nothing but do something at home. In Columbus, we're blessed. We have an organization that has been organizations that have been, in a sense, making it possible for us to have a community-wide Kwanzaa for damn near 30 years. So it's an honor to work with that group and to keep this this whole idea line. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I mean, like I said, man, cultural stabilization. We got to stabilize the culture. And I honestly believe until we recognize the importance of holidays, a lot of this symbolic stuff, rather than letting other people use it against us, we need to start using it for ourselves. Understand? Like, for example, Christmas, right? Yeah, yeah. It's not about that. Christmas is a cultural stabilizing holiday. It stabilizes them politically. It stabilizes them economically. It stabilizes the society socially. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as America is able to have a peaceful December 25th and enough of the people are able to give away enough quality junk, they know that their society is stable. It's a stabilizing holiday. God damn it, cultural stabilizer, right? And all I'm saying is, family, we need to invest just as much into our cultural stabilizing holidays. You don't find it strange that there's holidays. I mean, we already discussed that, and all of them be hitting your pocket. You be like, damn, birthdays and shit. They got all this shit to stabilize their shit. We ain't got nothing to stabilize ours. Like I said, this is the year to market for Gye-Nyame Journey, so that's gonna be part of the discussion that I have with some of the grown folk as we move on. Some of the brothers and sisters and all the boom, boom, boom. We need a regular market. Started a month, once a month, but then we need a market where people know that the market's gonna be popping off and is looking forward to getting there because they might need their shea butter, they might need their ambrosia, they might need the red June, they might need the latest music that's popping out in our community that we have created. They might just need the camaraderie of the people. They might want to try whoever is managing the kitchen at that time. They might need some greens. Hell, they might need some clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a special event. They want to wear some African garb or something. They might want a new necklace. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that when we get that new jewelry maker, they might been saving up and to get that nice silver piece. You know what I'm saying? Or they might, who knows? But it's the market. They able to come and get the news. You know, a Barigani. You know what I'm saying? A Barigani wasn't just 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 didn't pop up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the term means what's the news? You greet people at the market. Habari Gani. What? All right. You good? I'm good. What the fuck going on? What's happening on your side? You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, oh, that's gossip, brother Hotel. But you know it ain't. You know, y'all, all you conscious motherfuckers, y'all know the importance of gossip. Y'all know it. You don't want to admit it. I don't participate in gossip. Shut up. Shut up. What's the word? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on? What's going on in the community? See, we got to understand that a lot of these spiritual traditions, were put in place to kind of stop some of the stuff that we would do culturally. Come on now. So you mean to say we wasn't talking culturally? Sharing other people's shit? Oh, that motherfucker fucked up. Yeah, girl. Boom, 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 boom. But then in between there, a couple of Jews might drop. That's called gathering intelligence, right? Giving people a place where they can gather, not only gather intelligence on other people, but gather other types of culturally appropriate information. Because once you got a market going, what's to stop you from having an open class, or if the market is making enough money, bring in a popular speaker, you know what I'm saying, to the market rather than the market going and setting up for a speaker. A speaker is coming to the market that people already know is going to be there. They willing to come in. They willing to pay. They willing to go through the vendors and make it very successful. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna take some. That's gonna take some good family shit. You know what I'm saying? To really get that popping off, because it's a couple of things that'll break up a black organization, and I already know. Those of you that's been out here doing it, right? So here we go. So stop lying to the kids. Huh? Girl, I've been running my mouth for about. I've been running. Nah, I ain't just start my show. Throw that away from me. Ah, man. And Miss Watson says, true. Now, some of us is quick to say that they don't want a black leader. It's about trust. And that's a sign of how hurt and sick we are. We got some mental health issues that's really flowing in our community, right? Because we honestly think that other people is going to, I mean, it's insanity to think that another people are going to take care of you. That's that's a sickness. You know, our people were so set on getting free. I mean, because they don't listen, they don't tell you this, right? But I want you to think about it. You only make a diagnosis of something if there's enough cases for you to be concerned about it. And a disease that they would call some of our ancestors that was enslaved, that they would say that they had was streptomania. And streptomania was an undying desire to run, to disrupt, to not act right. Streptomania. Right now they call it ADHD. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that? I'm sorry. ADHD. You know what I'm saying? But streptomania was a disease that slaves who had the desire to be free had. So many, it was enough of them for them to come up with the term. I don't know why these niggas thinking about freedom. Streptomania. Real story. Talk to me by Elder Normal X. Of course, Elder Normal X will be dropping it on the brother. Like, damn, streptomania, huh? That's what I got. He like, yeah, Peter. Streptomania. All right, so I'm gonna finish this water. I said that 5 minutes ago. How many of y'all? Let me see by the show of thumbs or something. How many of y'all got drapetomania? You know what I'm saying? So many of y'all wanted to be free. Got drapetomania. How many of y'all got drapetomania? Yep, I'm gonna have to give up my bucket, man. Have my own private stock. But Kwame, I do have a challenge for you, brother. Kwame, if you still out there, check it out. If you coming today, right? Just to keep you up on your regimen, I could bring you some of this ambrosia that I'm sipping on right now. I'll get you about a half a gallon. Just to keep you sipping, right? This is some mature shit. And if you want, I could sprinkle a little black seed and a couple other things in there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think you're gonna need it with this, my man. This is some mature shit right here. This shit right here. Ooh. This is that, like you said, when you let it age and you said be putting hair on your chest. This been since we've been sipping on this, because y'all know I started with 7 gallons. Actually, I had 9 gallons because I had somebody that couldn't buy what they said they was gonna buy, so I had to finish theirs. And I said, well, damn, I kind of like having it like this, right? I'm up here I'm living the high life on ambrosia and shit. But Kwame, If you want to take me up on the deal, man, you need to be on. You need to let me know so I can go and get you. I get you a half gallon right now. Get you a whole gallon if you want it. You know, we can work it out because this is not what you usually get. This is not usually the regular Kwame. But I can add the stuff and you can let it sit. And it can become Kwame. Or you can just sip on this. Right? And I'm telling you, this is the truth. Because I didn't even put bee pollen in this. Look at that. That's with it unstirred right there, right? That's how it would be if I put it in the bottle, nice and clear. Except it would build up. This one ain't building up carbonation because I'm allowed to breathe. So it's been breathing for about a month and a half, if not 2 months. So let's do this toast. I guess Kwame don't want the drink. It's all right, Kwame. I understand. Damn, I'm gonna talk through a whole nother track. We're gonna put on Candy here. Back to the old faithful. All right, family. First, giving honor. Of course, I didn't make the list. First, giving honor. That's how you know you got good. When you brewing good, not brewing. That's what Shaka do. I ferment. When you ferment right, you have to fight gnats. These motherfuckers aggressive too. All right, family. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and we about to get into this toast. Toast to ancestors. Hey, Cleveland, come here. We leaving. You supposed to be getting your hair unbraided, and I ain't gonna be able to bring you back at the regular time because um I need you to go pull all your mama's stuff out of my trunk. What you thought I was calling you down here to celebrate your good looks? You are handsome. So why you going there to tell on me? It's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. I gotta manage a lot of shit at the same time. Yes. I cannot. I'm sorry. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. First call on creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. We lift up our glass and we salute and we toast that creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. And we lift up this glass and we give a beautiful, beautiful ashe because we are right around the corner from Kwanzaa. Ashe. Here we go for the stars of the show. So was you telling on me or something? No, that's what it looked like. He was telling on me. That's cool. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Penny, Gaston, Lena, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Jenny Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pat Ma, Ra, Nika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Miller Dixon, Tony Clark, Palace Yusuf Weston, Elder Anthony, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lunny, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Studying and Lucy Wright there, Gail Pulley and Alexa Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDonald, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Rev. J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Rain Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Daryl Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weatherly, B. the Farmer, Agosa, Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Charmaine, Evelyn D. Olis, Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Senior, Leonard Dixon, G.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Eric Patricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles, Watson Sparrow, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover here, the Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Banks, the Mary Mouse, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank and Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. And this book will be retired. I didn't have time to get this copy, the next copy of this page right here. But here we go. DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Headley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Minium Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Carter, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr. Let me restart this. Let me refresh this chat. I think something wrong with my chat. Then I'm Blair Senior, Edward Stevens, Sue Ann. Oh. Yeah, I did them. All right. Hazel Gasser, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson, Judy Kaneko Parsons, Jason Bradford, Kathy Bradford. Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy. Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Tribe, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Lena, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Albert, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie Marker Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula Andrew Baker, Patricia Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet, Thelma Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Schiller, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester, Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevens, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson. Did anybody get the black signal? Mona Ann Lewis, Cornell Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Town, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. He Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Lynn Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Statton, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bette Vaughn, John Dewey and Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Amy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.G. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Sasha, I am on air and you in there moaning like you dying. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Johnny. Nura Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Henry Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Sheckham, Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Mastery Coper, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, Delise Waters, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Jim Robinson, Najla Parrish, Basiji Falani, Kefsia Yezriel, and William Walter West. We lift up our glass and we salute our honored ancestors, our ancestors that connect us all by us through us reading. Right now, they sit at a feasting table right now just celebrating the fact that we was able to come together over the generations. So we lift up our glass and we say, I say, from there, family, we move to the present moment. I'm going to make it quick. Right now, we on Kuumba. For those that don't speak the language, Kuumba is creativity. And what does that mean, family? We are hunting creativity today. We're looking, we're seeking, we're searching for creativity. So activate those reticular formations and family, put it on your mind, because right now we need to track the creativity down in our community, and is in more than just us dancing. It's more than just us playing sports. It's creativity flowing all around us. As a matter of fact, some of us are so damn creative that we don't even know that we're being creative. Point it out. Take a picture of it. Share it up on Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. Hashtag Kuumba found. Hashtag found Kuumba. Hashtag creativity found. Hashtag creativity. You know what I'm saying? All right. Today's Kuumba. Creativity. The word. The principle. The modic principle of the day. Damn. Guess what the modic principle of the day is? Order. Color is orange. The Hermetic law is cause and effect. Dig that. Male energy for the day. Male name of the day is Kwame. It's your day, Kwame. It's your day. It's your day, Kwame. It's your day. Family, I need to know how many other Kwames out there. Shouts out to Sekbet. And it's also, if you're female and you was born on this day, the name is Amma. How many Ammas out there? Any Ammas in the house? Any Ammas in the house? Any Ammas in the house? No Ammas in the house? Grand rising to you. My wife is an Amma. She just... Alright. So, we raise our glass and we say, Ashe. Oh my God. Ooh, can't wait. All right, here we go. We lift up our glass and we move on from the present moment to the future. Waiting for that sneeze that never come. You know that? Yeah. Woo. All right, family. So we move to the future generations, our children, our children's children, on to infinity, realizing that if we don't handle our business today, there will be no tomorrow for them. And as we say anyway, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is. Where you at? Wait, whoa.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you? Tomorrow. There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
Family, if we don't handle business in the moment, there is no tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? 12 is good for the day, Sister Roni, if you listening. Yeah, 12 is good. All right. So family, let's get it. We got to build. If we don't leave a stable foundation that our children can build on, right? They're gonna have to build on other people's foundation. And ain't y'all tired of that right now? That's all we've been doing throughout history. So we lift up our glass for our future generation. We toast them so that they can one day toast us. And we say, Ashe. From there, we move to all of our relations. We toast and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, we move to you. Fill your cup. What is it that you need? That selfish toast, as we call it. Look at that pretty color. Look at that. Yeah, Ashe. From there, family, we move and we toast the most powerful, most beautiful, most inspiring individual right now in the room. And we know who that is. That's you. We lift up your glass and we say, Ashe. Lift it up. Ashe. Ashe. Toast yourself in the best way. We say, I'm out. Let me go and sit. Kwame, you better let me know something, brother. Because I'm telling you, this is some good sipping until you get the Kwame mix, man. And it's not sweet, but it's we real, ancestors led me to something here. I'm trying to tell y'all. All right, family, I'm gone because I gotta get ready to get up out of here. Gotta be at the school. Talk to your mama, Gina. Yeah, you go. But I just need. All right, I'm out. Peace. About to be real life around here. I gotta go.